nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody.
Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. Do a Zodiac set with me from start to finish. And of course, I had to do a Cancer set. If you guys do not know, I am a Cancer. And yeah, we the best. I know they talk a lot of smack about us, but I still ate this setup. Like when I say ate it up and left no crumbs, ate. Okay, so I wanted to bring you guys along with me through my first Zodiac set. I am super excited. I was so happy to do this set. Y'all, I don't get a lot of Zodiac sets. I get a lot of artwork, which I love artwork too, but a little bit of Zodiac was kind of cool because I bought everything to do Zodiac sets thinking, you know, part of the nail tech life, you buy a bunch of stuff and you don't use half of it. So yeah, I had all the little charms. Like she sent me the inspo and I was like, oh my God, I got all that. So yeah, it was finally time to put this stuff to use. The nail tips that I use are a prey, so I'm basically prepping the nail tips and that gooseneck that I have there, which I'm gonna post a unboxing of my Melody Susie gooseneck because it's 10 times better. But yeah, this one is just a gooseneck from Amazon. I am going to make a Amazon storefront, like the whole where the products at, like it just need to be the link in the bio. Like I need to move up to that level where I could just say everything's in the link in the bio, so you ain't gotta tag every color, every item. Like, cause I need to go ahead and make that. But yeah, the gooseneck that I have is one that you plug in. So here I'm using my Makartt lamp, which has a USB plug-in, but it also plugs into the wall, so this is not a rechargeable one. But I do have a rechargeable lamp, which is my favorite because of less cords and less madness. I have a Makartt Pro lamp and a Makartt Pro drill, so feel free to grab either one of those. I do recommend either lamp. You know, you could use, one thing I will say is the Makartt Pro lamp doesn't fit under this type of stand, so I do want to upgrade my stand eventually, but not right now. This stand is also from Amazon. Everything I typically use you can get from Amazon. I'm not gonna lie. No sponsor, no nothing. Like, I'm just telling you the products that I use. Don't nobody pay me to say nothing. But these are my favorite tips, appraised tips. I've tried other tips on Amazon, Beatles, BT Art Box. Yeah, all of that. I tried all of them. I'm saving you some money so you don't gotta waste that money on buying and trying. Just, if you can, I'd start with a prey because eventually I had to upgrade to a prey. And I still have tons of tips like in my drawers that I do not use. I use them to like practice or something and like do nail art on because I don't use them no more. The quality ain't it, but the quality was doing what I needed to do as a beginner nail tech and when I started my press on journey. So save you a little bit of money in the long run if you start off with good products or, you know, what you can afford. If you guys hear my son talking in the background, shout out to him. He always makes his feature in almost all my videos. But here I'm just applying the appraised tips with the extend gel, which is also appraised extend gel, and my gooseneck lamp, which it works perfectly fine. I just don't like how it has to connect to the desk and be plugged into something at the same time. So that's why I upgraded to a Melody Susie one, which is actually a lamp and a light, a UV light. So you just tap it and it switches in between. And I gotta look at the settings to see how long it stays a UV. Like when you tap it, I think it stays like that for 60 seconds or something like that. And then it automatically switches back over to the light, but it's rechargeable and you can just slide it anywhere you like on your desk. So here, after I applied the tips and what you saw me doing, so I did already get my swabs in, so I won't have to use the brush to do that anymore. But basically, whenever any extra or excess extend gel went past the nail tip, I just wiped it with the brush that had some acetone on it. And that was just so that, you know, it doesn't cure with the gunk of excess underneath. So I just went ahead and wiped that excess. But I do have some little swabs that can quickly swab that that I can just disposable toss it away. But after that, I make sure that I file and shape up the tips, and that also gets any excess gel that went kind of to the sides. So I go ahead and file that. And that's just the prep. You use that underneath the nail tip and on top of the nail tip. I use the Praise Prep, and I think it's a mixture of acetone and alcohol in that little bottle. So after using that, I know some people use the sanding band and just buff out the whole tip. You know, I used to do that too for my press-ons. Not the sanding band per se, but I just used to use a buffer and like buff the whole nail tip and then go straight in with the polish. So I've not had, people say it's gonna peel if you do that. I've not had issues with that. So I guess to each his own, whatever your style is. But recently I've been skipping that step and just using the prep even on my press-ons and not going in with the base coat. So that's what really the step I was skipping with my press-ons. No matter what you can take from this video, you can use it for Gel X, acrylic, press-ons. No matter what application, you can do these designs, you can use these products. No matter what the application is, we're all trying to achieve the same outcome, bomb-ass nails. So here, I'm just putting in 2 coats of, I want to say this is number 19. It's usually one of my favorites from, don't quote me, let me go pull up the bottle because I'm trying to think of the name. Yeah, it's number 19 from Nails Bling Supply. I just went online and literally ordered a whole bunch of bottles of number 19 and number 16. Those are a couple of my favorites from just shopping like online. Those are some of my gel polish faves. I have Beetles. And I have tons of polishes because I live on Amazon. Honestly, those are quick. They come in 2 days whenever you're running out. So I like to have my Amazon faves, honestly. But I also like Nail Reserves. Their polishes are affordable. You can buy them in bulk. Like you could buy a whole bunch of them and use my discount code. It's in the bio. I'm pretty sure it's Princessdy is the discount code. But here are my liner brushes that I'm using from Amazon. These are Beetles liner brushes. And I just use them to draw on the French. And then I use the brush to fill in the whole French. Oh, and she had an inspo pic and she didn't have it up and I kind of forgot. So this index, I like this ring finger, you will see me just painting over, and I was salty because I was like, dang, I already did 2 coats of the other polish. I could have started with the 2 coats of white, but yeah, that's what happens when you got short-term memory. You forget what the inspo pic looks like and forgets what your client wants. But I didn't have the inspo pic on my phone, which I usually do. But she pulled it up on her phone and then she showed it to me, and then I was like, oh yeah, you can play whatever videos you want. And she started playing videos. So yeah, that's how we go from that to that. Okay, so the girls have been raving about the Makartt glue, like going crazy, and I've been using it since forever. And I also have Zulays, which only thing I'm worried about with Zulays is the white cast. I used it on a blinged out set on my channel and it did leave a white cast, and yeah, I was kind of scarred ever since. Didn't know how to fix that. So yeah, I believe if you try the dryer spray, that will avoid that cast from happening. So I have to test that out. But as for things that go for my clients, I don't use it because I'm, worried, and I wouldn't want them to have that happening to them. But the Makartt glue hasn't let me down, but I've heard like a lot of pros and cons about it. Like some people say their charms never came off, and then some people say like, oh, they came off. So like I've been hearing good and bad, or like there's a good and bad batch of the Makartt gel. Either way, I love it. And yeah, you can get that, or you can get like a little pot gel. whatever works for you. But this is one that I love. What I would have done different was squeeze a bunch out on a little palette and then use a brush to apply the gel. That's what I think I should have did instead of this. So basically, when I did this, and you stuck the diamonds on, you can see like the excess gel around it. But when I honestly, not gonna lie to you guys, I top coated the whole thing, even though I know you're not supposed to top coat your gems. That bothered me. So when I top coated it, it looked like it never happened. So, you know. So what I would have done before is, like I just said, I would have just put the gel on a little plate, spreaded it all over the whole nail, and then just put the diamonds on. And then you still have the top coat in between the diamonds. But yeah, that's something I would have preferred to do instead. Or, I got another idea. You can put a layer of the diamond glue, spread it all over the nail, and then a layer of top coat. Got you. I got y'all. Like, we're gonna go through this together. So a layer of the glue, and then a layer of the top coat, and then you stick all your diamonds in and cure it, and they should not budge. Like, that should be like double security right there. That's how I should have done this now. But yep, we're gonna learn with me. We're gonna learn together. And yeah, you watch it here so that you don't have to go struggle out there in the field. And yeah, my son is just singing away and not caring about my voiceover. So if you are watching my video, just go ahead and take note of this is how you should do it as you watch. Even though when I tell you, she actually, the inspo photo, I don't even have it, but she had an inspo photo that had, y'all seen the pixie nail. It was like pixies on the pinky and something like that. But when she saw, I don't know, when she saw these 3 fingers, she was loving the less is more, because the set was doing a lot. It was doing all 3 of these pixies, it was doing a lot. And she was like, really, she literally stopped mid-set and was like, really, this is eating alone. I cannot make this up, y'all. I am not tooting my own horn. Like, when I tell you, I was about banging on that table. What's that? That little meme. Yes, I had to pull out some editing skills, because that's how I felt. That's immediately how I felt when she was like, honestly, this is good how it is. I was just so proud, y'all. I was so proud. I was like, you right. You show right. We're going to top coat your girl. And you're going to be out the door. Out the door. But yeah, so the middle fingers are very simple. Glob of glue. Boom. Pop them gems on. Whatever gems you want to use. Just stick them on. I just stuck them on just like that. Centered it. And behind the scenes is crazy, y'all. Really, only nail tech's gonna get that behind the scene moment, because she was moving her hand. She was not putting it in the lamp. She was tilting her hand left and right. I'm like, girl, you are shifting the gems. Be still. Like, put your hand in the lamp. Keep it in the lamp. Yeah, she was one of them clients that was doing a whole lot. But I just lightly filed at the end. Like, look, y'all, and I don't know if you see it in this clip. I don't know if I fixed it off camera or what, but she bumped her hand in the lamp. Like, girl, I know it's your birthday or whatever, but get it together. Do you want to be cute or not? But we still ate. Until next time, besties, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. So I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody.